I believe we are now live, so hello everyone, and welcome to the end of the Mega Man X block. Because today we had all of the Mega Man games, there's like 2 Mega Man X games for they're free, counting with X free, right? So I'll be running X free 100%, and 100% is a very interesting category because uh, we're actually gonna collect like all the items, including the Zero Saber, which is very strong later on. And we're also gonna be using that in the end of the run as well. But however, if you're also familiar with any percent, you're also gonna have that. So without further ado, let me just fix my controller here real quick. And we are ready to go. So time starts when I go to game start. So 3, 2, 1, go. So very similar to the other X games, we also have an intro stage in this one. And I think, I actually think the intro stage in this game is actually longer than the other two games. But the reason is that most of the X3 levels, they are way much longer than in the other games, because they kind of realized that since you can actually dash from the beginning, they just decided to make stage longer. So here I'm gonna be trying to reduce lag a little bit by not using the full charge. So if you use the full charge there, you're gonna cause a lot of lag, so it loses a little bit of time. I don't know why. That's like one of the only places that if you just use your normal buster, it just lags. But yeah, the intro stage in this game, X gonna get captured, and we're gonna get a surprise here. And X3 features, let's put some quotes here, playable Zero. So we can play as Zero in this game, but not for long, because he's only playable through some actual portions of the stages. Unfortunately, Zero is really broken. They just decided to not make him playable in the other game parts, so we can only play him before mid bosses in the levels. So he's partially playable, and yeah, his saber is really broken, and we're gonna get that saber later on. But yeah, now we're gonna go back to playing X. We just rescued him, and we're gonna go back to playing him. So we have now we have the first boss. I don't remember the name of this guy. He's just a big fella, just like in X2. He kind of follows the trend of like big first boss. That kind of follows along in every game, I think. Do we have a giant boss in every Mega Man game? I don't remember, but I think it's partially true. Yeah, it doesn't really have much. Just gonna try to avoid his hands. And I think there's a little bit of lag. Watching Roll speedrun a Mega Man X game. Perhaps. Anyway, we're now gonna have Zero, just like in X1. Zero's gonna show up and say some stuff. And that's the level. So now a major difference from the routing is that we are not going for Buffalo first. We're gonna go for Rhino. And the reason we're gonna go for Rhino is because his drill is going to be really useful later on. We need his drill to skip a revisit in Buffalo stage. And what else can I say? And also this stage can be kind of tricky to optimize, because I don't want to take too much damage here. So I'm gonna try to play a little bit safe here. And yeah, also I'm gonna be skipping the sub-tank here. But it's 100%. Why I'm not picking the sub-tank? Well, we gotta revisit this stage later, right? So I might as well not grab it right now, because I think it's actually slower. Anyway, so far so good. As soon as I say that, I took a hit, but it's not a big deal. Kind of similar to X2, like you remember those enemies that they kind of close down when you get too close to them in the intro stage. Those enemies act the same, so okay. Now I just have to mash. Let's hope I can get a good mash in here. Oh, one of the hits didn't go through. Yeah, that was not the best mashing ever. I am sorry for that because I am actually having to wear gloves right now because it's kind of cold, so yeah. Mashing in the cold is not the best thing ever. So what I did there is called the gap jump. And the way that the gap jumps works in this game, if anyone is really familiar with both X1 and X2, the gap jumps in this game are way much easier to do because there's like a bigger gap in between the ladders. Mao the Giant, yeah, I think so. I think you're right in that. So we now have this big fella here. He can be kind of tricky to do without taking damage. The thing is, he has a secret attack that we ain't gonna be seeing right now because for some reason, if you don't die at the stage, you actually skip his drills. There's actually a more technical explanation for that, but I'm not gonna get too much into it because it's not super necessary. But yeah, there's an explanation for that. And yeah, that was the boss. Not the fastest fight ever, but I wanted to play it safe. I didn't want to die to him because it was a lot of time. I'm just gonna be playing safe. Not gonna really showcase too much of like super optimal strats or anything. And anyway, that was the level. We are now heading to Buffalo. Also, I didn't talk about that, but X3 is the only X game that we can actually skip boss introduction. You see it right here? We can literally skip the introductions. The other games you cannot. This is actually the only game. Yeah, right now I'm gonna be drilling those blocks here because we need to get the heart. And yeah, gonna be careful with the floor because if you're really familiar with platforming games, ice physics are not the happiest thing in the game. So I might as well be careful with that because spikes can also kill me instantly. So. Gonna beat Kaiser Sigma. Yeah, that boss fight is really a boss fight. Like, I don't know what's up with that boss fight. His hitbox is just weird. So anyway, now I'm gonna try to do something called bootless. Hopefully I can get it first try. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to do 4-pixel wall kick into this wall, and that way I can actually skip having to revisit the not revisit but go back with the boots. Kind of why we call this bootless. I'm not having it today, and yeah, this is actually one of the toughest tricks. This says 15 seconds, so right now, I am literally just losing time over this. But, you know, I'm just gonna show it off. But yeah, we don't need the boots to get that sub-tank. And if you're also familiar with, like, X1, which, I mean, I think everyone that did watch X1 saw the Iceless. And Iceless is kind of like this trick. It has the same principle. You have to do a specific jump. There is a setup. However, even with the setup, some tricks are impossible. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now I have Buffalo. Buffalo is not the smartest boss in the game. Because whenever we jump, he thinks that we are actually on the wall right there. So we can just do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the fight speak for itself. An interestingly programmed boss for sure. Also, I was actually gonna say that X3 is actually the X game with the least amount of RNG, but we still have a little bit of RNG here, so I'm not sure if I can actually say that yet. However, it feels like X3 is more like consistent in that regard. And even then, I still think that there's a bunch of RNG, even when I think 100% is actually a little bit more. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's keep going. Now we beat the first two bosses, and now we unlocked extra bosses. So whenever we go to a stage, there's gonna be a chance that we either gonna find Bit and Byte in there. However, we only gonna get one of them in the first stage. Oh, I forgot to jump. Oh my. Okay, it happens. It happens. Okay, it's fine though. It happens. I'm not sure if it actually happened before to me. I don't remember. I haven't been grinding this game in a while, so maybe it did. So here is also where we need to drill. Wanna drill this wall here, and we're gonna get the arms upgrade. And this is one of the worst X-Buster upgrades ever, I think. At least from the trilogy. For the SNES trilogy, this gotta be one of the worst busters. At least if you're playing casually, and even in speedrun it causes a lot of lag. And it doesn't ignore iframes like Double Buster in X2, so it's not the best. Like, it's not the best buster. Okay, there we go. I got 2 cycle. I think you can actually 1 cycle this guy. But it's not very, like, at least I cannot do it. So I just play it safe and do 2 cycles. I got that health there. Because if we fight a boss here, it's not gonna be cool. By the way, we actually want to fight an extra boss here. Because if we do that, I'm gonna be safe and I'm not gonna be having to waste my ammo. However, I'm not gonna get enough health to fight. Oh, okay, I can actually farm some health here. No biggie. Okay, hopefully. Oh, there we go. I don't remember the name of him, if it's either Byte or Bit. So, I don't know. So we want to hit him with his weakness. Oh, I don't want that to happen though. No, I don't need to pause. Okay. I had the pause muscle memory there for some reason. Okay, it's fine though. As you can see, his weakness is actually the ice, so the thing is, the ice is actually going to be necessary in a specific stage, both for the mini boss and also the area boss. So we don't wanna We don't want to waste our ammo in that specific stage. However, since we are fighting him earlier, we are pretty much safe. Okay, now I have Neon Tiger. It's a very simple fight. I just need to shoot him with a lot of lemons, and that's pretty much it. The thing about a boss fight is whenever he swaps patterns, he actually resets his iframes. Also, when he reaches half of his HP, he has a chance of doing a pinch attack that makes him invulnerable. Hopefully he doesn't do it. Okay, he didn't. Great. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about that as well. So in X3, it's very easy to actually play it safe because there's a lot of enemies that if you kill them with either ice or acid, they're gonna drop health and ammo. So ice gonna drop you health, and then acid is gonna drop you ammo. So if that makes any sense. Actually, I think I'm going for the. I'm not supposed to go to the stage yet. Actually, yeah, I usually go beat before the stage, but it's fine, I guess. So this is Toxic Seahorse stage. I am not supposed to be in that stage yet, but I think I got a weird muscle memory here, but it's not a big deal. So anyway, we're gonna get a robot upgrade here in the stage. On top of it, there is in the water, there is an upgrade for the robot machine, which you can actually get by using the ice, or you can also do a neon jump. But the thing is, I am terrible at neon jumps, so I am just gonna do the casual way. But it's not that slow, really. We're just gonna waste a little bit of ice here. Okay, I think we have just enough ice for the boss. Really hope we do. And yeah, all the X Games soundtrack, actually, they are really good. Capcom musicians really put a lot of effort into the X musics. Although, if you play Mega Man X3 on the PS1, though, maybe you're not gonna find the soundtrack that pleasing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't grab that health. Also, another thing about the Buster and the leg upgrade combined is that you can actually... You can climb ladders faster with those upgrades. If you have both of them, you climb ladders faster. It's an interesting interaction. So anyway, I'm gonna try to concentrate here to hit this quickie right here. Hopefully I can. Okay, that was not the best thing ever, but... Okay, yeah, so... Not the quick kill that I wanted to hit, but... What happens here is that whenever we hit the boss with the ice, he gets some really weird iframes because he's blinking, although his hitbox... You can still hit him for some reason. It kind of messes with his iframes. So we can pretty much mash ice on him and we can 2-cycle him easily. Although I had some problems there. So I just decided to not try to mash that much. Anyways, we are now on this stage here. And this is an interesting stage. Because there's gonna be a lot of enemies that they shoot missiles. And those missiles, they deal They don't do much damage, however, they're kind of unpredictable, and we don't really have a good weapon to fight them at all, because normally, if you're running any percent, you would have the spinning blades to deal with them, but in 100%, we don't have any tools, so it's kind of sad, but you gotta play the stage here earlier. Also, I can farm a little bit of I have a little bit of sub-tank here. Sub-tank is gonna be an important thing. Go for any percent. If you're playing safe in any percent, you're also grabbing a sub-tank. And if you're also playing... I mean, if you're playing Handle, of course, you're gonna have all of them sub-tanks. But kind of important to have a lot of health for Sigma. Because, yeah, Sigma can be a fight that can either go well or can go really bad in both categories. And this is by far the best stage to farm for sub-tanks, because we don't really lose that much time if we do so. Oh, okay, I didn't want that pink charge. I think it should be fine. Let's see. Oh. I'm just gonna kill him with the thing. Also, what I can do in this fight, since his iframes are like the same amount of time that it would take for you to charge a buster, you can alternate between the tiger weapon and the buster shots and deal some extra damage on him. However, I had another weapon on my way, so it was a little bit harder to do. Well, we already finished all the bosses, and not all the bosses, but all the first 3 bosses before the extra boss. So we're not gonna be fighting another guy. We're gonna have a chance of fighting him in between those 3 stages, and for now it doesn't really matter that much. Also, this is an interesting stage because we can use the boots to skip those sections. Also, I really hope I'm not forgetting any items. I really hope so, but I'm sure I think I'm not forgetting anything. Considering I'm not saving like a huge amount of time in my splits, so I should probably be going the correct way, but we never know. And yeah, this mini boss here is kind of simple. We just hit him with the acid. For some reason, it's a wireframe. Shoutouts to X3 Special Ship, by the way. Oh, it didn't broke. Also, that armor that you see right there is the armor that we are picking. And we need that armor to make the other armors available, because it's called the Chimera armor. And for some reason, if you don't have that armor, you cannot access any of the other armors in the game. So you gotta make sure that you grab that. And plus, we are playing 100%, so we are grabbing everything, right? So now we have this guy here, and he's weak to drill. So we're gonna try to hit him with as many drills as we can. Maybe not like this. Okay, that should be good enough. Also, you see that I'm not using his weakness to finish him. And the reason is, if we finish him with the weakness, he's actually gonna explode, and that wastes us a lot of time, so we don't want that to happen. And that's why we kill them with the Buster at the end. So now we have Hornet, and Hornet is probably the easiest fight in X3, I would say, because he literally gets stun locked by his own by his own weakness. Okay, I should have tried to manipulate the beat there. Fine though. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm gonna be swapping in between the full charge and the normal shot here, because that actually saves a little bit of time, and it does a lot of damage too. So I mean, X4 Buster, it depends on which upgrade you're picking. I think X4 Buster is actually more useful than it is than X3. At least the stock shot. Okay, now we are heading to Catfish. Also, yeah, this game features 2 fishes. You have Catfish and Crawfish, which is kind of cool. And in this stage here, I'm gonna be trying to farm some sub-tanks as well. Sub-tanks are important. Maybe I'm just taking too much damage. I might not be able to. So I'm gonna also be grabbing the heart upgrade here. And the heart is kinda weird to get. I'm gonna try to not die while doing so. There we go. Oh my god. That was close. Yeah, I think X4 is the only game that you can literally choose between busters. Also, there is this neon jump here. Let me see if I can get this. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the neon jumps in X3, they work the same as they do in X2. You press 2 buttons at the same time on the same frame, and you get an extra jump because X is standing on the floor for 1 frame. So very simple, the same execution. However, in X3, we do... This is actually the only jump that we do. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. So now we're gonna be getting an armor here. I think we need the neutral. I don't actually, yeah, we need the neutral. Yeah. I don't think it actually matters. I'm gonna be swapping to Tiger's weapon here. It actually happens. It actually helps a lot to clean this area. I don't think I need any health refill because, I mean, we have a lot of health already, so we don't care that much about it. Actually, you are meant to use the Gravity Beetle weapon, the charged Gravity Beetle weapon, to get that upgrade. So, we actually skipped that by doing neon jumps. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna charge the drill and wait for the boss to die. That's pretty much it. You can actually kill him with one drill but has a very hard setup. However, this boss is rather simple. We don't use the drill in most of the fight because it actually wastes a lot of time. However, in his final phase, he's gonna go invulnerable, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we definitely need a new X game, that's for sure. Alright, so now we are heading to the final boss. Final robot, like, oh my god, I was about to say robot master, but final maverick. And we're gonna be grabbing, actually no, not yet. Hang on. I am following the script wrong. First, we need to grab the Harrier here, and then we go to the robot platform. There we go, that's more like it. We grab the Harrier, because the Harrier can actually hover. That saves a couple frames. So now we're gonna go down here. Yeah, the Triad Thunder is really weird to use. Because if you charge it, if you get hit while you're doing so, it doesn't work. So now we are heading to, we're gonna do a little bit of a detour here. Because we need to fight Vava or Vile, depending on which one of the translations you prefer. Whether you call him Vava or Vile, the only thing that matters here is that he dies. So. Also, those rocks that fall from the sky, they are actually RNG, so we do use the thunder to try to mitigate that. However, I wanted to play safe and grab some health, so that's why I took some hits. And now we have Vile. And Vile... oh, I was pressing the wrong button here. Okay. I was pressing select thinking that was going to skip the dialogue for some reason. And Vile, kind of similar to Buffalo, is always going to try to hit us at the same spot. So we're gonna kill him with his weakness. Taking a lot of damage here. That's not really supposed to happen. Okay, there we go. That was Vile. And yeah, he's the only boss, the only mid-boss that we are killing with his weakness. And that's because we need to actually kill him. Because if we kill him, we can actually get Zero Saber later on, so it's actually more optimal to do it so. And it also makes sense because in 100% we need to get all the items. So I assume that Zero Saber might be considered an item important for 100%. I don't remember actually if it's optional or not. I think there is a category where you don't actually kill Zero. I think it's called like Good Ending or something. However, I'm super familiar with it. I'm gonna be using a lot of Tri Thunder here. Because, you know, it's a nice weapon. Also, I forgot to change there, so... I wanted to have the Buster. Have this nice climb here before the boss. So I'm gonna be trying to set up for a quick kill here. Let's hope I can get it. If I can get it, I'm gonna try to explain it. There we go. So what happens here is that whenever Crawfish get hit by his weakness, he kind of gets, I think it's a couple frames. I don't remember how many frames, but there's some frames in between that he doesn't have iframes at all. So you can literally hit him with a thunder, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. So now we are done with all of the 8 Mavericks. However, before going to the end of the game, before going to the final stages, we need to get a couple items. Because you see that we missed some items in Tuner Rhino and Gravity Beetle, so we're gonna go back and grab those items before going to the final stage. Because again, we are doing 100%, so we need every item in the game so we can also get the golden armor. The golden armor is super important. I'm gonna be trying to do the triple jump here. There we go. I mean, some call the triple jump, others call neon jump. Or I'm not even sure if we do have an official name for that. I mean, neon jump makes a lot of sense because it's neon. So anyway, we are heading back to a couple stages here. Actually, only 2. This is the final revisit that we are doing. So we're going to Tuner Rhino so we can get the missing helmet. You see that we are missing a helmet here. And we are also missing a heart, and I think we are also missing a sub-tank. Yeah, we are. So we need to grab them. Yeah, with all the weapons that we have, it's way much easier to deal with the stage. So whenever I use the Tri-Thunder, the Charged Tri-Thunder, I am pausing the game and changing weapons because that actually saves a couple seconds. So every time that we do that, it actually saves time, so. Anyway, we now get the helmet upgrade. You can see why we didn't want to get that helmet upgrade earlier, because it actually gonna waste 2 seconds whenever we enter a stage. So we don't really want that to happen, so we only get this at the end of the game, because at this time we're not gonna be looking at any maps. Also, Mega Man X3 with the Metroidvania map, which is kind of cool. Anyway, we are now at the final stages. We are on Doppler. And Doppler can be a tricky stage. However, if you kind of know what you're doing, it's not a big deal. That part there looks pretty scary, but believe me or not, those spikes are actually kind of easy to avoid, so not really that bad. So now we have this mini boss here. Zero is actually gonna try to hold the ceiling for us. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but he says that he's going to. So we now have to fight this big guy. And yeah, one charge and he's pretty much dead. Also, this stage is very important to the run because we need to grab the golden armor here. So we need to have full health so we can get the golden armor. And I don't have full health. However, we can easily farm for some health here. Oh my, I forgot to... Okay, there we go. That should be spot. Okay, that should be good enough. You have full health, so if you don't have full health and you reach this part here, you actually need to die. You need to die to respawn the capsule, because if you don't, it's gone forever. You're not getting the golden armor, so you now officially have all of the items in the game. Also, the way that the golden armor works is that the golden armors provide you with every single ship upgrade in the game. That's why it's necessary to be run. Yeah, that would be definitely cool, but maybe they didn't do it for, like, because of hardware limitations, I believe. But maybe if you press pause, you could actually see the map. That would be pretty useful. So now we have the hardest boss in 100%. Also, this attack that he does is exclusive to 100%. For some reason, if you're on his back, he has that secret attack. We can actually get the Zero Saber, though. Yeah, X-Ray in general is actually way much longer than the other X games. While X1 and X2, they have like 30 to 35 minutes. X3 is actually the longest game. So now we have the final stage, and what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna be calling Zero, and this is the second time and also the final time that we're gonna be seeing Zero, unfortunately. However, Zero needs to die so we can get his saber, which is the most overpowered thing in the game, so we need it. And there you go, that's the boss. And this is the mosquito. For some reason, if you kill this boss, this particular mini boss with Zero, which by the way is one of the few I think you can fight with Zero, he actually dies. And then since Zero dies, he's like, oh my god, I am very hurt. I'm gonna give you my saber, Zero. Defeat Sigma. And yeah, that's definitely not what he says, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to say at this point. Anyway, let's get back to game. So I'm gonna be trying to go for one of the toughest tricks in the game. This is called the elevator skip, and I think I already messed. Okay, I messed it up. Just gonna get some health here. Oh, okay. I think I can actually back this up. Maybe not. But yeah, this is the hardest trick in the game. Okay, that was not super optimal, but that was better than nothing, I guess. Like, it was not the most optimal elevator escape, but that's what I could do. Anyway, we now have this big boss here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Also, there's an interesting thing about the Zero Saber. If you have the golden armor, I think it's not the golden armor's fault, but if you have, apparently if you have the Buster upgrade, you actually get the Saber third, and I think that's the actual golden armor interaction, that whenever you hit the boss with the Saber from far away, you're still gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna do over time. That was actually gonna be important for the second hit, so I could skip the explosion, but couldn't get it. So, we don't have a Mega Man game if you don't have refights, right? So, here we go. We have refights. Of course we do. So, the refights in this game, just like in X2 and X1, they go by pretty fast because we have an overpowered upgrade. Hopefully I can pull this off. Okay, that was a little bit safe, but... yeah, the second leg upgrade definitely helps a lot with movement, not gonna lie. I think I will be able to pull that off without it. I think that's Neon Tiger. I don't remember if that's Tiger or not. Did I go to the... okay, there we go. So, Neon Tiger, for some reason... if you use the C charge on this guy, he's never gonna try to block. Because Neon Tiger is programmed to whenever you hit him with a charge shot, you try to use a charge shot, he's gonna try to block. But for some reason, it doesn't work here. With C charge. Let's see if I can show off this kill here. Okay, that was good enough. I'll take it. 2 cycles and a half. Mega Man X Dive is actually really fun though. At least I had a lot of fun with that game. So I'm not sure. Okay, so I think that's the... no, that's Rhino. Okay. So right now I want to take a lot of damage for each boss. Because we need to charge or C-charge. That it actually charges whenever we take damage. So we gotta take damage to every boss before killing them. Also, I really love the fact that the boss explosions, they take more time than the actual boss fight itself. It's kind of funny. Okay, hopefully we can download this guy just like we did in the first attempt. There you go. We have successfully downloaded Crawfish. So now we're gonna go for Buffalo again. I think I have a lot of... I don't know. I'm not sure how much ammo I have. Okay, that's not a good pattern. I mean, I don't think I lost that much time. I can get it all back by getting the charge back, so... no biggie. Got this health just for safety. I think we now have only 2 more bosses to go. Also, we want to make sure that we don't hit Crawfish or weapon. We want to hit him with the saber only because it deals just enough damage. So he doesn't trigger his pinch attack. Okay, we're getting a lot of luck in the health drops there. Pretty good. And now this is the final boss, a final refight. Oh my, 2 rainbows at once. That's 3. Come on. We don't want him to do the rainbow attack, because if he does, it's basically time wasted. Yeah, a little bit of bad luck there. But it's okay. That was the last boss. Okay, I have full C charge. Might as well use that on Sigma. So now we have the old guy, Doppler. There's the mastermind behind all of this. It looks a little bit like Dr. Riley, but yeah, I maybe it was just a fan. So I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna manipulate him. So he just put up his shield, and I cannot, and doesn't heal. What happens with his shield is whenever we shoot on the shield, he's gonna heal based on the amount of damage that we do to him. So if we shoot backwards, he's still gonna think that we are shooting him, and he's gonna try to defend himself, but nothing's gonna happen. And then, yeah, that was the boss fight. Anyway, we are now heading to the final Sigma. As you can see, Sigma got himself a new body. And with that new body, he might as well abandon his old body, as you can see on the background there. That's Sigma old body. Kinda cool. Oh, I forgot to waste my charges. Okay. Okay, perhaps that was not the most... I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Okay, that should be... I should be able to back this up. Or am I? I have sub-tanks, so... we're good to go. There we go. Yeah, that's why we want to have a lot of sub-tanks. I lost all my time in there. My bad. So now I have Kaiser Sigma, everyone's worst nightmare, and the reason is that this guy has a really weird hitbox. The Sigma gets bigger, however his head is still pretty small, and he only takes damage in his head, so... Okay, time to go for a sub-tank. Oh my god, that's not good. Okay, I don't know what's happening right now. There we go. That was not... That took forever. Oh my god. I am a little bit scared, not gonna lie. Anyway, that was Sigma. And even with the saber, this boss fight deals a lot of damage. So anyway, let's choose a color here. I think I'm actually gonna go with red, because I am feeling like it. Also now Sigma is gonna try to kill us with his wireframe form, using all of the special ships on the SNES to be able to pull this off. But that's time. So that was Mega Man X3. That ending was a little bit scary, but in the end, it all went through. So yeah. Oh my! Don't even get started with the Mega Man 7 capsule boss. That's just it's very terrifying. Anyway, I think that's pretty much X3, and I hope everyone enjoyed the run. And that was also the end of the Mega Man of the Mega Man X block, finishing with 100% X3. Technically, X2 was kind of close to 100% because we get all the items anyway, so kind of need to have. And I think that was also my last run at the event, so I hope everyone enjoyed. And yeah, keep watching the marathon. I appreciate everyone for being here, and also SpeedGaming for also giving me the opportunity to showcase this game. And that's about it. Thanks everyone, and see ya.